There is a war being fought over you right now, and the first casualty was your awareness that it exists. You think you know the battlefield. You think the fight is about your behavior, the temper you can't seem to bury, the habit that keeps resurrecting itself, the prayer life that runs hot and cold, the version of you that shows up on Sunday, and the one that drives home Monday. You think the war is about sin, catching it, killing it, confessing it, repeating. You've been told, in 100 subtle ways, that if you could just get your behavior under control, you'd finally be at peace. That entire framing is the deception. I want to tell you something before we go one sentence further, because it reorganizes everything that comes after it. The war is not about your sin. The war is about your identity. The enemy is not primarily trying to make you do bad things. He is trying, with everything he has, with every resource left to a defeated power, to keep you from knowing one fact about yourself: that you are a son of God. Read that again and feel how small it sounds against the size of the claim. One fact. That's the whole objective. Not 1,000 sins, not a moral collapse, not your eternal address. One fact suppressed. Because a son who knows he's a son is the single most dangerous thing in the enemy's universe, and a son who doesn't know it is harmless to him. Busy, religious, exhausted, and harmless. Let me dismantle the second lie quickly, because it's load-bearing for all the others. You think you're fighting for victory. You're not. You're standing on one. The decisive battle of this war was fought 2,000 years ago on a Roman cross outside Jerusalem, and it was won so completely that the question of the outcome has never been reopened. Paul says it without flinching. God disarmed the powers and authorities. He made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross. Colossians 2:15. Disarmed. Spectacle. Triumph. These are not the words of a contest still in progress. They are the words a war correspondent uses after the surrender is signed. Hold that next to one of the strangest verses in the New Testament. Jesus, watching 70 ordinary people come back from a ministry trip, says, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven," Luke 10:18. Lightning doesn't negotiate. Lightning doesn't mount a counterattack. Lightning is the description of something already over before you registered the flash. So here is the situation you actually woke up inside of. The enemy has no path to victory. None. The cross didn't wound him, it ended him. He cannot win. He cannot reverse the verdict, retake the ground, or undo the resurrection. He has exactly one move left. He can lie. Picture an army that has already lost the war, but refuses to leave the field. The capital has fallen. The commander is captured. There is no scenario in which they win, and they know it. What does an army like that do? It can't fight to win, that option is gone. So it switches campaigns entirely.